won the egg roll. The day was filled with events including a fun run, a basketball shot contest, and music by Idina Menzel. Despite all the fun for the first family, the day was a chance to reflect.
Today is a little bit bittersweet for us because this is the Obama administration's last Easter egg roll. Yeah. And if we think about what we've accomplished over these past 7 years, it's pretty incredible.
And that's one of the many reasons many celebrities showed up at today's event, including Jay-Z, Beyonce, and the cast of ABC's Blackish. This was the 138th year of the Easter egg roll, and fun was had by all. Leon and Allison.
And that little fake tear that the president left away, that was only partially fake, because every single year you really get the sense that that family really does enjoy this.
And remember
event.
when we would see the girls, Sasha and Malia? Now they're too grown up for the Easter egg roll.
Exactly. They're over it now.
Yes.
Exactly, as most teens are.
Very fun. Thank you, Michelle.
See you in a bit.
Well, you know, another Easter tradition continued today, and this for the 125th year. Families gathered at the National Zoo. This was for Easter Monday. Hundreds of families gathered for the event that started in 1891. This as an alternative for African-American families who were not allowed at the White House. Even though the White House egg hunt, of course, is for everyone now, the popularity of Easter Monday never wavered.
We're going to do the Easter egg hunt here, look at animals, and let's do a lot of fun stuff.
Pretty much sums it up right there. In addition to the egg hunt, children also got to meet a number of different zoo animals, watch some live entertainment there too. The event ended just a couple of hours ago, but the zoo is still open until 7 o'clock.
Fortunately, the weather cooperated with them there this year. The National Cherry Blossom Festival still underway. The sun did come out today, as we said. High winds, though, have got everybody out there watching the trees closely, because that's the worst enemy right now of the buds. They're concerns the winds could actually impact the trees and send the blossoms flying around. Peak bloom started last Friday, and it brought hundreds of thousands out to the tidal basin over the weekend. ABC 7, I should say, and News Channel 8, very proud to be sponsors of this year's festival.
It's hard to believe the parade we're going to be part of isn't until the 16th.
A couple of weeks off.
Still have a long time to go through the festival, so we'll be there. And we want to thank all of you who sent these amazing pictures from the blossoms this year. Look how beautiful this is. David Comey sent us one of all the people out there trying to snap the perfect picture too. Really pretty there. If you see it, send it to us at pics@wjla.com. Okay,
now of course hours ago, just a little bit away from that tidal basin, all the action was playing out on Capitol Hill there with the word of a shooter, an active shooting situation there at the Capitol Visitor Center. Josie Sturman standing by nearby. She's got more. Josie, what have you learned lately?
Well, Leon, things changing here at the corner of East Capitol and 2nd Street. Capitol Police just cleared out the media that had been standing here. A gaggle of about 100 people were here, media outlets from across the country and around the world here. They're now preparing to open East Capitol Street to traffic again for the first time since earlier this afternoon when they shut it down. Now, earlier today, as we were talking about, during that lockdown situation, people who were inside the Capitol, inside the visitor center specifically when all of this happened, they knew the drill. They knew they were going to have to go through security. They're prepared. You're in and out of Washington enough, like many of these lobbyists and tourists have been. They know that it's a city on high alert, that you're going to have to deal with these things. They did not anticipate, though, an active shooter. They knew of a drill potentially earlier today. It was on their minds. But when people came through saying active shooter, run, 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 it really freaked people out. We talked to one lobbyist today who dropped everything he had. He was going through security at that moment, dropped everything he had, and just ran right outside of the building. Here's what he had to say. You left your wallet behind?
And my cell phone and everything. My whole life's in there, but it was more important to get out than actually worry about that when the active shooters were there.
So what happened?
We were here with colleagues for lobbying, and we were going through the visitor center security. And as I walked through, we heard, get out, there's an active shooter. And so we all ran out, went around the side of the building to be secure, and then we were relocated up from the building. The police escorted us up the building.
And when you start to talk about it, I hear it in your...
Yes, it's still anxiety producing, sure. It's the most stressful experience I've ever had in my life.
And those people very concerned. They knew they were in the Capitol today. Family and friends trying to get in touch with him. His phone was left inside. That guy, we do have to tell you, was using somebody else's phone to let people know, but the visitor center did not reopen in the afternoon. We'll have to wait and see what happens for tomorrow. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you, Josie. Boy, lots going on around town, and traffic probably going to be a factor almost everywhere here. Jamie, how's it look?
Yeah, you know, we are seeing that. I just want to give an update of what we are seeing as far as closures and what has reopened around the Capitol. First Street still closed, Constitution Avenue to Independence Avenue, as well as C Street from 2nd Street to 3rd Street. What has reopened, Independence Avenue as well as Constitution Avenue, but area is best to